when my wife and I, Nicole, were dating, we had unofficially decided we were going to get married. One day when I was visiting her at the USU Copy Center in the old Merrill Library, Nicole was like, we should get married this day. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was a little shocked by it, but then she went over to the phone, picked up the phone, and called the Logan Temple and reserved the ideal day and time. I was like, wow, I guess we're getting married. So now it was up to me to deliver an unforgettable proposal. When I was dating Nicole, I learned a couple of things about her. First is she's not a fan of Valentine's Day. And second, she wanted a particular style of engagement ring. So I thought to myself, well, I should propose on Valentine's Day. She'll never suspect it. So now it was up to me to find the ring. In my procrastinating fashion, I waited until the week before to go find the ring. And I looked all over Cache Valley for this ring and could not find it. So I extended my search over to Brigham City, my hometown of Brigham City. Went into a small jewelry store on Main Street in Brigham City, kind of like the stores you see in Logan, downtown Logan. Not like S.E. Needham's, smaller. So picture a jewelry store with a heavy wooden door, privacy glass. You open the door, the bell jingles to warn or alert whoever's inside that they have a customer. The kind of store you go into and you feel obligated to buy because you're the only one in there. So I go into the store and I happen to find the ring. It was great. Everything was set. So one of the next days I was walking along USU campus and I run into my future sister-in-law, and I inform her that I was going to propose on Valentine's Day. However, she tells me that Nicole was starting to make other plans. See, I had neglected her for a whole week. And this guy that used to flirt with her in the copy center, he's a kind of a tough guy. His arms were as big as my legs. A very intimidating man. So anyway, with her help, she agreed to spend Valentine's Day with me. The last thing I needed to do was get permission from her parents to ask her hand in marriage. So I go out to Hiram, where she lives, and I get permission to my face. And just like any concerned mother would do, she calls Nicole and starts talking about marriage with her. It's a big decision, and starts planting seeds of doubt. Anyway, the day arrives, Valentine's Day. I thought, well, let's go ring shopping. This will totally throw her off any idea that I'm going to propose that day. So I'm like, well, let's go to the Brigham City jewelry store. So we meet in Brigham City at my parents' house, head over to this jewelry store. Before we get there, I forewarn the people in the jewelry store of my intention to bring her there. So we show up, and we go in, and they act like they don't know me. They show her all sorts of rings that she hates. And I'm like, well, do you like this one? And I already know what kind she likes. And so she's thinking in her mind, this kid doesn't even know me. So I get done. We get done with the jewelry store, start heading back to my house. And she turns to me and she goes, I think we should date other people. And my heart stopped. I was speechless, dumbfounded, didn't know what to do. I had just worked 6 months saving up all the money I could, working overtime, working on Christmas, down the drain. And we get to my parents' house. We get out of the car. She walks over to her car, puts her hand on the door, and I say, get into my car. And she looks at me like hesitating. I'm like, get in my car. So she's like, okay. She comes over, gets in the car. I run inside where the ring is, put the ring in my jacket. I don't know what I'm going to do. Get in the car. We start driving in silence. We get to Manaway, and I say to her, "Do you want to know I've been so busy this last week?" And I take the ring, the box that has the ring, and I toss it in her lap. There's a couple moments of silence. She has this ring box, and when a student has like a sleeve on it, she takes the sleeve off, opens it up, and she sees the ring that she wants. And all of a sudden, her disposition changes. But then she tells me, "I'm not going to accept this proposal." So she gives me back the ring, and we both have to work that afternoon, a 4-hour shift. And I take her to work, I go to work, and we for 4 hours, this thought of being engaged marinates in our minds. I pick her up, and I always do this. I take her to the local temple, and in an unforgettable, quiet moment, I kneel before her, and she says yes. Thanks.